Oh, yeah. That's what my partner want to roll.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tonight I'm going to explain to you guys how to make homemade chocolate brownies with California walnuts. I chose this topic because I really like brownies, and once you hear the recipe, you'll really love them too, and you'll want to bake some too. This recipe consists of 9 ingredients, and they are butter, chocolate chips, unsweetened cocoa powder, sugar, flour, baking powder, vanilla extract, eggs, and chopped walnuts. The measurements for these ingredients are 3/4 cup butter, 3/4 cup chocolate chips, 2/3 cup unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 4 eggs, and 3/4 cup of chopped walnuts. You want to make sure you have all your ingredients together before you start baking. And also, before you start baking, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. After you've done that, you can butter a 9x9 baking tin, and you want to make sure you butter it because you don't want your brownies to stick to your pan after you've done baking them. Next, you want to melt your butter and chocolate chips together in a double boiler over low heat. After your butter and chocolate chips are done melting, you can remove them from the heat. Next, in a separate bowl, you can combine your dry ingredients. When the chocolate butter mixture has cooled, you can then add your eggs and vanilla, and then you stir them with your whisk. Make sure that your chocolate and your butter mixture are cool, and you want to make sure they're cool because you don't want to have scrambled eggs in your brownie mix. Next, you can add the dry ingredients and stir them all together with your whisk. You want to make sure that your brownie mix is nice and creamy and chocolatey. Then you can stir in the chopped walnuts. After that, you can pour your batter into your prepared baking tin. By the time all of that is finished, your oven should be preheated to 350 degrees. Then you may stick your pan into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, or then you may stick your pan in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. You will know that your brownies are done if you stick a knife or a toothpick in the middle, and if there are any crumbs on the toothpick or knife, then you know that it's not done. So you want to make sure that you put it back in for 5 to 10 minutes. When you take it back out, and if there are no crumbs on the toothpick or knife, then you know that your brownies are done. After you're finished with that, you can cut your brownies into as many squares as you want, depending on how many people you have. You can also put ice cream on it, like vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream, to give it some extra flavor. And you can even put toppings like strawberry, or you can add peanuts on your ice cream with your brownies. When that's done, if you want to add in toppings, well, before you add your toppings, you want to make sure that your brownies are nice and cool too before you eat them. When that's finished, you can go ahead and enjoy your brownies. Thank you for coming out tonight, and I hope you guys have a good night.